Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all okay, happy, healthy, safe wherever you are in the world. Today's video is really requested. I think you want to see him on my channel more than you want to see me, and obviously you guys know this is Ben. And we have been asked to do a couples Q&A since the last one we did, which was like 2 years ago. So I feel like this is well overdue.
Yeah, a lot more bald since then and got a lot more facial hair.
Yeah, actually since then Ben's had his hair transplant.
I didn't even want to type on that.
Well, you did a video on it. Don't say that, that's horrible. Yeah, so he's actually had a hair transplant since then, but we have a list of questions. They're in different colours because I did 2 different question boxes. I was doing kind of like, Ben's not some of the questions, they're pretty, some are very personal, but I feel like they're very good general couple Q&A questions. So I'll read the first one.
Go for it.
How did you meet and who made the first move?
Lisa DM'd me about 10 million times, and then I had to message Instagram, get a warning put out for, I thought it was a fraudulent account at first because how much spam mail I was getting in DMs, and eventually found out it was a real person and just had to give it.
We actually met. We met like, I think it's 3.5, we never can remember the date we actually met. I think it was 3.5 years ago.
I think it was 3 years ago and 5 months.
Okay.
No, joking. It was just over 3 years ago.
Yeah. At a fitness convention called FitCon, which was supposed to be like Body Power, and it was not. But we were actually put on the same stand, so that's when we met. And then we got together probably like a year later. We were just friends. Actually, that was no question.
About a year and a half later, was it?
Year and a half later. And yeah, that is how we met. It was very strange. Actually, we were on the USM
very
stand.
Stereotypical. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? Too, we're on the USM
stand. I
stand.
also nearly didn't go to the event because I didn't know anyone. I was really nervous, but I went. Imagine if I didn't go.
And now I'm sponsored by USM, just so you know.
And yeah, and now he's sponsored by USM. Okay, you obviously both love each other. Would you ever get jealous of guys hitting on your other half, or how do you cope with it?
I'm a very not jealous person.
You are a very not jealous person.
I think you have to just be used to that anyway with being on like social media. There's going to be people who message and whatever else. I think if you're just comfortable in your relationship, then... Yeah, I think... I know it is up to a certain degree where you're like, yeah, you've got to be protective or whatever, but I'm just not a very jealous person. I don't know. I used to be really self-conscious. I used to have pretty low self-esteem when I first met Ben. Like I used to cake myself in makeup, and not that that's a bad thing, but I don't wear makeup, so it was something to me. I always wanted to impress him. And I think I'm so comfortable with Ben and we trust each other a lot. So if someone messaged him, Ben, he just wouldn't care. He'd just like delete a message or be like, thumbs up, or just something like random. I don't think it's really, I don't care. I trust you too much to even think about it. I think anyone will be able to have in a relationship with the trust. It comes down to trust, doesn't it? Okay, what is the one thing you guys disagree heaps on? What do we disagree on? I think... I don't know. We don't really disagree on stuff. Like, I don't think we just have differing opinions. I'm not disagreeing, I'm just trying to find... It's hard to think off the top of your head what you disagree on. Sometimes. I guess sometimes like workouts. Like if we're doing, so say if like I really want to do one thing and Ben wants to do another thing, we're very set with what we want to do that day. Sometimes I guess we'll clash and have to make a compromise of what we're training. But usually I'll just do what I want to do and you do what you want to do. Like when people have to have their own space to do like their own thing as well. I honestly... We will disagree on some things, but it'll be petty. Yeah. I feel. Yeah, that's a very good answer. How do you deal with money? One account separate, who buys what? Groceries. So we obviously own a business together, but we also have separate accounts. Yeah. And we buy our own groceries. And then also like in terms of if we went out for dinner, we just split it. Or sometimes we treat each other. To be fair, I'll just say this as well. When I first started the business though, you bought a couple of meals because I was absolutely skint because I put all my money, because I owned the business first, so I put it all into the business. Just thought I'd give that recognition. No, that's true, and I think what really annoys me sometimes it is backwards, isn't it? People would say it as backwards. Well, sometimes things that really, sorry I'm in a trance then, whoa. Sometimes things that really annoy me is when guys are expected to pay for stuff. I think it's just rude that you'd expect someone else to pay. Like we're always pretty equal, or sometimes Ben will just be like, nope, this one's on me. Or sometimes I'll be like, nope, this one's on me. Like we're pretty balanced. We're very balanced.
in our relationship. Oh, thoughts on showering together, annoying or sexy? I think it's great.
Yeah.
I don't find it annoying.
I just think it's convenient. Save water.
And it can be hilarious.
But I at the moment I cold shower all the time, so it's a bit more difficult because when I get in the shower, I have to proper psych myself up first. It's like, have you ever seen Wolf of Wall Street? Everyone's seen Wolf of Wall Street. You know, I have to, no joke, proper psych myself up to get in the shower when it's cold, and then I'm like proper aggressive, like fucking. So no one would want to get in the shower with me.
Yeah, I mean, How do you not get sick of each other? This has actually been asked so many times because if you didn't know, we work together, we own a business together, we are boyfriend and girlfriend, we train together, so training partners. He's also my best friend as well, my boyfriend, and we do kind of basically live together. So we are with each other 24/7, and it's been like that since the start. So it's been like 2.5. It's just not. I would think it's weird if we weren't like that. So, and it's the most amazing and best relationship I've ever been in my whole entire life. So,
no, I agree, but I think you still have arguments. Everyone has arguments. You can't pretend it's like fucking
you have
a
your
pantomime
own
all the time. Yeah,
as
and
well.
at the same time, like I've just been for a walk on my own and you've just done a workout. So it's sometimes
respecting each other's opinions.
Yeah, and knowing when to say no, this is my time, and go and do something for yourself. That's all it is.
I love that. Age difference.
Well, I'm 21. You're like I'm 21 anyway.
I'm 23 and Ben is 28. So 5 years, and he's 29 this year and I'm 24 this year. Not even that much of an age gap, I feel.
5 years.
But also people tell me I'm literally not 23, they think I'm like 26.
And people tell me they think I'm like 17.
So it works out very well. Okay, pet hate about each other. So I can't even listen to Ben do that. It makes me internally sick. Honestly, he'll sit there next to me and I automatically just go, like, what was that?
It's like telling someone
gulps like 10
not
times.
to breathe.
No.
It is.
See, listen.
How much effort have you got put in to do that though? How much effort does that take? It doesn't bother me.
A lot of effort.
It does.
It's just a skill. I think it's because I have it's not just Ben though that's a pet hate. Anybody who does that around me, eats loud or gulps, I just can't deal with that. It actually has a fear behind it and I can't remember the name. But what is your pet hate about me?
Cleaning.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so people are tidy.
Like I'm sitting there doing work and like just typing away. It can be writing down and then I'm just sprayed with antibacterial spray all over. Even on my dinner sometimes I'm still eating. Wow, there's fucking some fairy liquid on top of your chicken and rice. I actually reckon if the bathroom wasn't locked, she'd come in and wipe my arse whilst I'm mid toilet.
I'm a tidy person. I sometimes hate it about myself as well. Best quality about each other. So opposing to what we just said. So Ben is literally the most kind of like determined, hardworking, handsome person all in one. So it makes him very attractive and desirable. I think. I don't know if that was a quality, was it? No, you're like determined, hardworking.
Best quality.
Like the way driven. Okay, that puts it in one. You're so driven, and obviously that's super attractive to me because for the business, for life, for our future, it's really sexy.
That's it.
I was like, yeah. I know he can't think of the best quality about me.
I think I will say the same thing. I think I said the same thing last time. I think you're a very kind human being. I think like you always, it's that what's that? There's the secret where you talk about always giving and never expecting. That's what I think you always do with
Give and
forget, receive and remember. So I think you're always giving to other people. You're always helping other people, whether it's information, whether it's putting your arm around someone. I think you're a very kind, nurturing person.
Thank you. How do you think your relationship would be if one of you was not at all into fitness? I mean, we probably would not have got together in the first place. I think I couldn't really be with someone who wasn't super sporty or into fitness. I've been doing it since I was like 4 years old.
I think it just, for us, it would just not work because we're always traveling, we're always moving around. I think it just fits very well with the lifestyle that we live.
Yeah, 100%. Do y'all?
It's also American.
plan to stay where you are, or do you want to move anytime soon? I'll let you have a little cheeky answer to this question.
We actually went to view a house last week. Well, it wasn't a house, it was just a plot of land, just a bit of mud on the floor. But we're actually planning on moving to Chester. But I've also got this thing that I want to still do a lot of travelling. So even though we do move, I expect that we probably won't be in the house that much.
Yeah, we do a lot of travelling, and we're planning to be out of the country for a lot of the year next year. If we're not a blacklisted country, like America, Australia. I'm dying to go to like maybe nip over to New Zealand at some point, but we are obviously planning to get a house as well. It's just a lot of work with that specific house.
Well, it's got to wait, haven't we, so what happens.
Yeah.
But Australia's got to be on the cards first.
Yeah. Do you want kids, and how many?
I'd say max 3 kids, then I'm getting the snip.
Yeah, I mean, I would not want more than 2 or 3 kids. And I mean, we already have kids' names. I'm not going to tell you because I don't want anyone to have the kids' names. What a petty thing I just did there. It's legit though. And also me and my sister have the same name for the little girl. So I obviously need to have kids first, by the way. Or they're going to be called the same thing. But no, yeah, we're not in a rush at all. Like, I'm still 23. We've got a lot of travelling to do.
A lot of living to do.
A lot of living to do.
Not after bed, and by the way, having kids just...
Oh no, like our kids would come everywhere with us, but we just are not at that stage in our life. Is it hard to work together and be in a relationship?
I think the only thing that is hard sometimes is switching off. Stuff like sometimes there's been weekends where like sometimes business will spill into weekends, and it's like learning how to separate them. I think is the most important thing. It has loads of advantages. That is the one thing which is like sometimes difficult to do. Just put a barrier and say no, like this.
I think it's hard as well because we are online. Our whole business is solely based online. Something can just pop up, like a message from our developers or marketing team, or like on a weekend it could just pop up, and we're like, and then we start talking about work, because weekends is not for work. Obviously, we'll be on Instagram. We don't class that as work. We don't really class our job as work. It's amazing what we do. Also, it's the mycoachschool.com. I'll just put a little thing here. But yeah, I think it's amazing that we work together. I think you have to be a certain type of person to be able to work together and be in a relationship. Like Ben said, it is hard to switch off. We're both very like fucking driven to get stuff done, but like we kind of help each other, like, okay, let's put our laptops down, let's go for a walk, let's watch a Netflix series, let's watch a film, let's do something together, let's go for a coffee.
Yeah, it's just where you weren't working together. I think the other person will be more like, oh yeah, stop being a dick and stop working out. When you're both doing the same thing, you're both kind of like bouncing off each other and doing it, so there comes a point where you're like, no, now's the cut off. Yeah.
We've only got 4 more questions.
Okay.
I feel like time's just flown. Okay. How do you deal with having your lives constantly out there for the world to see? I just see it as one big family.
I think
and also we don't share everything to an extent, do we? Not like everything.
It's also got loads of positive, because you get loads of positive feedback from people, and people, I think like when you share more, like all the time, I always say people buy people. So if you can put yourself across, and I think it's important not just to show the highlight reel of what is just going on with the good things, it's also good to show the bad things, because otherwise I think you're creating an unhealthy space for people, because they'll idolise something which isn't real, which I think a lot of people do online. So I think it's important to show a bit of the negative stuff as well, all the other things that go on, just so people realise.
Definitely.
I'm answering this one.
That's horrible. Do you plan to tie the knot? Ding, ding, ding. This is so funny because I always have worn a ring on my left finger, and Ben also has a signet ring on his left finger, so people think we're married, and like, got loads of questions like, are you secretly married? It's like, no. You would know if we got engaged or married.
We'll leave this one just to be continued.
Do you plan to tie the knot? I would like to get married.
Yeah,
one day.
I'll set the plan too,
just I'm not bothered when, do you know what I mean? I just don't, like the kids thing, the marriage thing, just not bothered when. Like, I'm very excited for like the house next year and that kind of part of our relationship, I feel. Okay, last question. Does social media ever take a toll on your relationship?
I think if anything, it just makes you be more supportive of each other.
Yeah, I was going to say the only thing is sometimes it makes because it is our job, it makes me and Ben go on our phones more when we're with each other. And like, say, like for example, last night we're watching something and I started to get annoyed in my head because Ben was answering questions, but it's like, it's his job. And it's kind of like having that boundary for each other. Like, I think it depends what mood you're in. Like, sometimes Ben might like, get off the phone.
Think as you go on social media, you're on it more. I'm like, when I first started on social media, I was on it well more than what I am now.
On it so much less.
And on it well less. But I think the other thing, it does make you more supportive, because obviously I'm proud of what you've done online, but also like you do deal with some negative shit from people. So then you have to be there to support each other through it, because you have to be willing to be disliked by people, because you're not going to be liked by everyone. So I think that's, for a lot of people at first especially, hard to grasp and understand that not everyone's going to like it, even if you are just putting out positive shit.
Yeah, I love that. I feel like we're very supportive of each other as well. Oh my god, they were really good questions. That's all the questions.
Your nail come off?
My nail has come off. Can you stop bringing that attention to the video? My nail, I got, these are so funny as well. I was like, oh my god, you went out of lockdown and got acrylics. I was like, no I didn't, I literally ordered them. Look, they're stick-ons.
So you get a pedicure as well instead of a pedicure? Pedicure?
Yeah, Ben gets a pedicure. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. That was really exciting. We will do more couple videos. Like I said, on my Instagram.
I've done a couple on my channel as well.
Yeah, and Ben's got some on his channel.
I've done a male versus female fat loss challenge. Male versus fat loss. So like, what's the difference in losing body fat? And then we did one on male versus female training, which was me and you.
Yeah. So we do have a lot of coupley stuff.
Hop over to my channel.
Ben's link will be below.
Sort of
plug. And yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a lot more vloggy style videos coming because it's really requested, and like I said on my Instagram, I'm going to put a lot more time into my YouTube because I just miss doing those sort of videos so much. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I do that.
I do it. I don't. I have a lot more masculine thing to do.
Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that little bell in the corner because YouTube will notify you when I've got a new video. Have a wonderful day or evening, wherever you are in the world. See you later.
It's good.